Dancing in your halo. Taking over, it's burning. You're so stuck in your head, think I'm leaving. In your mind, I know that you're hurting. That I'll be there, yes, I'll be there. You and I, we can fly anywhere you wanna go. Find a place we can hide, we can make it on our own. Go along for the ride, to the stars just follow. You and I, side by side, dancing in your halo.
What I don't have. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it away.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money.
Alrighty, Derby fans, we are about to get back to Derby action. This is the second game of day 2 of Dawn of the Derby 2025. We are going to see Race City Rebels taking on Flower City Fear. Truck Norris, who do we have skating for Race City?
Today skating for Race City Rebels in the green is 116 Ursa Mamer, number 12 Razor, 123 Diamond, 17 Shaq, 18 Flipper, 31 Floppy Joe, 33 Kid, 34 Grimace, 55 Flint, 687 LC Hammer, number 70 Doc Flatliner, number 73 Lynn, number 813 True Blocka, number 823 Stretch Armstrong, number 84 Wham Bam, number 57 Rowdy, and number 81 Steph. Pinky, who's skating for the Flower City Fear today?
Flower City Fear with the emo unicorn. Number 0, Jack Skellington. Number 11, Stephen Keedy. Number 1116, Fat Jammer. Number 1127, Giles. Number 21, Astro Naughty. Number 333, The Hamburglar. Number 35, Rocky. Number 369, Dang Sheepan. Number 420, Jackpot. Number 48, Oxenfree. Number 632, Sasanova. Number 666, Morbid. Number 69, Shram. And number 77, Dick Move.
And officiating today, we have Eggs Benedict, Starbuck. They list Eggs Benedict again, and I will read it every time. Muffin, Jam Burglar, Robin Daggers, Headcase, Bay Your Name, Sim, Maul, Mary Chaos, Nomad, Tim the Ref, Pete in the Pool, Nick Ninja, MC Ninja,
MC Ninja.
MC Ninja, Saren, and Rude Boy.
Alrighty, and we're about ready to get away. I think our scoreboard hasn't been updated yet because it's still Concussion versus Pittsburgh. But starting off the line, we've got one of my faves, number 77, Dick Move, taking on number 31, Floppy Joe. Stewart. Oh, Shrim, I want to say that into the mic so bad. It is allowed
What is allowed?
to say Dick into the mic.
Yes. We said Dick several times last night on the feed. Because everyone loves Dick's sporting goods.
We all love Dick Move. Dick's
Please.
mom, Quinn, made sure to let all of the stream know that Quinn was not responsible for Derby name and or given name, but loves their child. So
Looks like we're getting an update to the scoreboard. Just be a moment.
And while we're doing that, hey, I want to give a big, huge congratulations to Eggs Benedict graduating from the School of Public and Environmental Affairs. Congratulations, Eggs. Eggs is shaking like, no, no more attention. Eggs had a cake. Race City celebrated Eggs. Very smart people here in roller derby. It is not Doc Flatliner's birthday.
But we could still sing along to him.
Happy unbirthday.
Happy on birthday to you.
Yeah, we have so many amazing volunteers here this weekend. I personally want to thank all of my announcers. I always have an amazing crew who joins me at these events. Chuck Norris, relatively new to the announcing world, doing a fantastic job. Always love having Johnny Pepper here. First time ever Damage Control doing MRZA. We've got to Jelly, Kitty Black, always awesome on the microphone. So thank you all for joining me. It's been a pleasure this weekend.
It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun, Dobie. Still new to the game. Working to improve. Not allowed to eat potatoes on air anymore.
We prefer eating potatoes
Oh.
somewhere else. Hi, Muffin. Getting everything all sorted out there. Muffin, one of our amazing NSOs. She's the Bob H mom. You have to be careful, or Muffin will give you a card that says "Mom does not approve." One of my announcers at Bob H got that.
And a roller skating doll was temporarily on the track. I think that's a cursed object.
That is definitely, that doll is haunted.
that doll frightens me terribly.
It's been put back in its container. Race City car sales managers and owners of haunted dolls.
I hope you have a lock for that bag, or like a steel case.
Is that, I bet you that doll is trying to date Annabelle.
How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to watch the game with that so close to us?
I feel like now the next thing is we won't even see it. It's gonna suddenly appear and be on our table with us. Oh, it better not hurt Monkey. Monkey is a very important figure here at the announcers table. One important volunteer this weekend that we haven't, and sponsor actually, Altmeyer Funeral Homes, a family-owned and operated funeral home for 3 generations, celebrating life's treasured moments or memories. They donated our lanyards, so thank you so much, Altmeyers and Pocket Rocket. Pocket Rocket is a funeral director at Altmeyers. And if you have a lanyard, all of our lovely skaters, volunteers, coaches, at the end of the tournament, if you do not save these as souvenirs, please drop them back off at the check-in table. We do like to recycle here at Pittsburgh Roller Derby. Woohoo, looks like we have a scoreboard. Alrighty, and we are underway. Floppy Joe with the quick feet there picks up lead jammer for Race City.
Dick Lou's still working through Big City Wall.
All the props to Dick Moose, because this has been a terrifying tag team of Doc Flatliner and Kid, and then throw Armstrong in there.
Rough waters. Those are rough waters.
Ooh, little hop on the outside from Floppy Joe. Gets those 4 points and calls it off. Wow. Y'all are so quiet. You'd think this was the 9 o'clock game. Let me get you all a Red Bull. Join Kiki in her caffeinated state. Oh, Daddy Donchadero did not give me a backpack of Red Bulls like he's of age.
Stephen Keating for Flower City. Razor for Race City. Fat Jammer gets a knockout. Razor had to start over. And Razor picks up lead jam.
Diamond dropping back there to help provide the offense for Razor. Does exactly what was needed to be done. Caps off those Flower City blockers. So Razor takes that outside, picks up 4 points. But again, a nice assist there from number 18, Flipper. Clears the inside for Razor for another scoring pass.
And Stephen Keating has cleared the pack. And Flower City picks up 1 on that jam. Total of 12 for Razor for Race City on 1.
First points. First strike there for Flower City.
It all starts with a single kick.
It does.
Astronauti for Flower City. Went for Race City.
Both of these jammers juking, taking those angles, trying to find the best path. Oh, pack getting super stretched out. I hear the call no pack. Flower City Fear has to let Blint go, so Blint picks up lead. Astronauti so close to clearing the pack, but gets launched into space there and returns back on the track behind Grimace and Kid. Not a place I want to be. Ooh, Kid trying to throw a hit on Astronauti actually pushes Astronauti into Blint. Blint goes off the track and calls it off. Unfortunately, friendly fire there.
That's not a penalty. That's an apology. Ursa Mena for Race City. And we have Jackpot on the line for Flower City.
Ooh, Ursa Mamer. First jam out, picks up lead. Race City in control of this game so far, picking up lead in each of these first 4 jams. Alrighty. Good to see Jackpot back up under their own power. Oh, Jackpot will take a little rest for at least 3 jams before returning back to the track.
Loopy whistle.
Oh, I think we just heard a. Oh, okay. I thought I heard a timeout.
Oh no, it was the back to work
Yes.
whistle. It's different. Floppy Joe breaks out the pack, picking up lead jam. Dick Lou working against that tough Race City wall.
Ooh, a nice little
Great,
tap there by Oxenfree.
great knockout though.
You know, Oxenfree reminds me of a skater named X from Casco. Kind of similar skate styles.
Yeah, they got that sort of greasy gin sort of skate style. Official timeout. During this timeout, we'll take an opportunity to thank our Kelly Box sponsor, Skate Free or Die. Skate Free or Die is the Northeast's newest print, cut, and sew jersey manufacturer. They are dedicated to providing you the highest quality, best fitted, correctly printed roller derby apparel in a very timely manner. Their team is always available to work with their customers to provide you exactly what you want and need. And visit them today at skatefreeordies.store to learn more about their create your own custom scrimmage jersey options. I've got mine on.
You do, and it is one fine jersey. I'm a,
Bless you.
thank you. I could feel like I was like, no. I was in the middle of a sentence. No, they are really, really cool. I really think that's awesome how they truly custom fit the jersey for you. They are so soft as I'm over here. Do I have consent to touch you? As I'm asking for it and already doing it. I apologize.
Buckles a hold of me. Is this okay? Seeing more and more boots and buckles in the crowd as the day goes on.
Oh, I can't wait for this after party at 814 Lanes and Games
I hear they're going to have both kinds of music, country and
and
western.
Western. Look at that. And Razor out in the lead jammer for Race City.
Slicing through that pack on that initial.
Yes.
I always pick the low hanging fruit.
Racing out of the pack to get you at a deal on a brand new Subaru.
I love my Subaru.
I want a Subaru. Diamond coming to the front, trying to offer some offense there by also, ooh, nice little tap on Keedy. Keedy trying to do a star sash there, but Diamond says, I know what you're doing, and just gives enough of a hit that it takes the momentum out of Keedy. Diamond drawing Keedy back into turn 3. Keedy just doing circles in the middle.
Or doing it.
And Keedy being called on a cut track. Nice work by Diamond forcing that cut. There is a reason why Diamond was named overall MVP blocker at MRDA Champs in 2024.
I would say this with the highest regard. An absolute menace.
Yes, yes. Hi, Mama Duchadero. She's watching on the stream.
Hi.
Mom, be sure you're back on at 3 and wearing your jorts.
Gotta have your drawers.
You do. So that was a giant jam there for Blint. 28 points.
No, that was Razor. Razor.
That was Razor. I'm sorry. I apologize. The names changed so quickly. Yeah, Razor with 28 points. Like that might be tied for the highest jam that we've seen in the entire tournament. This is Blint back out on the track. Petey finished serving time in that penalty box, back out on the track. Power start / power jam over. Ooh, nice work by Blint getting underneath Oxenfree. Takes that momentum out of the pack and calls it off.
He was strongly recommended by the Astronautic for Flower City. And Ursa Mamer for this of it. The Stars.
Another friend on the stream. Hi, Maloik. Ooh, Ursa Mamer on a hot streak picks up lead. Can't hear me? Of all people. Okay. On the streamer. Okay. Okay. Sorry if y'all can't hear me. I mean, I could actually make my real voice loud.
I'm not going to use my coach voice.
No. Alrighty. Ursa Mamer, lead jammer, but out on this scoring pass, getting challenged by the Flower City blocking contingent here. Ursa Mamer picking up 4 additional points. That's a second scoring pass. Definitely can tell it's louder now. Diamond throwing that shoulder in to Astronautic. That might be a little too loud.
Fat Jammer and Cecily Gatwa at the end of that jam.
$11 points for Ursa Mamer.
Dick Move takes a star for Flower City. Blondie Joe for Race City.
Ooh. Trim goes down, turns into a little ball of shrimp.
Back block penalty to assess the tip. Dick Move has made it through the pack.
Ooh, Floppy Joe, one-footed slide around Oxenfree, gets down, calls off the jam.
Falls off the jam while sliding across the track on his face.
I don't think this floor is forgiving at all.
No.
Oh, I'm so happy. Quinn, Dick Move's mom, is thanking us for the stream and broadcasting so that can watch her wonderful child play roller derby. We love Dick Move.
Razor with a star for Race City. Picks up the overground. Stephen made his way through the pack. Razor picks up 4 and calls the jam. Bread and butter.
Oh yeah, dang, she fine.
Number 369. Glenwood, the star for Race City.
Dang, she fine. Just trying to go right through the middle of Race City. Trying to get that separation, make them break up that tripod.
That's a substantial wall to move.
Oh, and Shrim's like, I will move the wall. Let me come here and be the wall buster, the wrecking ball of Shram.
Nice lateral movement by Dash and Vine to get it past Doc Flatliner. And Linda holds the jam. 7-1 jam for Flint.
And that 7-point jam for Blint takes a Race City Rebels to 100. For some, it's a century mark. For Johnny Pepper, it's a bucket.
Made a bucket.
They filled the bucket. Dick move up against Ursa Mamer.
Ursa Mamer just found that outside line. Just a single ray of sunlight. Rode it on out.
Follow the rainbow.
On that. Don't be tossing Skittles on the track. That would be a disaster.
No. No, but the pot of gold, aka all the points, are at the end of the rainbow. So you got to get out of that pack to the pot of gold.
They upgraded from the pot of gold to buckets of gold.
Ooh, buckets of gold.
Buckets.
Well, you know, in the lobby of Johnny Pepper's casino or hotel, there are slot machines. So you know, buckets of coins.
He picked the red roof.
Yeah, he did. The Red Roof in New Stanton has slot machines in the lobby. Already in Flower City Fear, Dick Move able to pick up 4 points on that scoring pass. That was a tough fight there for Dick Move. You know, and yeah, Keaty picked up the first points for Dick Move or for Flower City Fear, and Keaty now, geez, my brain is flopped. Keaty picked up the first point for Flower City, and Dick Move putting the rest of the points on the board.
Not sure what happened there. Penalty has been assessed. We'll see what it comes up at.
So that penalty was assessed to Rowdy.
Yeah. No,
No.
that was a penalty assessed to Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington. Okay.
That was for a delay of game.
Yeah.
It's a rarely seen delay of game.
Yes. All right. Loppy Joe up against Astronauty. Nice blocking again by Oxenfree. Slides up, and that sneaks around on the outside to meet Floppy Joe on the inside. Did tap him into the infield, recovers quickly, and is able to grab that lead at jammer status. Armstrong doing
work.
Doing the work there. Just getting in the way of Astronauty. Well, followed up by Doc Flatliner. Nice rolling spin there, trying to push Astronauty out of play, but and it does actually, of course, is a cut track on Astronauty. So this is a power jam.
Got on the cut there.
Ooh, nice little hop there around Oxenfree from Floppy Joe. Lands it. The judges give it a 10, and he picks up 13 points on this scoring run.
Trying to time it so that they could keep the opposing jammer on ice, but the penalties have been met, and so we were pleased to the receiver.
Out there on the jammer line, Doc, Tiny coach for Ray City, make sure that we knew that they celebrated Razor's engagement. Congratulations to Razor and Grace.
Congratulations. Razor picks up lead jam.
Like to see Razor back in full form, getting just lead after lead after lead. Oh no, Razor being called looks like that's for a multiplayer.
Question mark?
Yeah, multiplayer block because I'm seeing Pete in the pool hold those hands together. I'm getting so much better at actually knowing the hand signals, even though I have this wonderful pendulum quick reference guide in front.
It's just unusual to see a jammer
It is.
with up lead by the player. Not impossible, but improbable.
And the jam has expired with Razor still in the penalty box, but just a few seconds left on that penalty.
Razor is going to call an official review. Once we know, we'll know.
Absolutely. You know, punk rock saves lives. They are a music-driven nonprofit that focuses on wellness and equality. We tend to attend events in and around the punk rock community where we engage in harm reduction with our harm reduction box. Yeah, definitely go visit their booth. That harm reduction box is really cool. So many amazing things in that box that range from like Band-Aids, period supplies, Narcan, drug testing strips, and emergency contraception. So if you are here from the state that doesn't allow you to purchase Plan B. They have Plan B in their harm reduction box, so go get some. They're amazing folks. One of their primary focuses is assisting those interested in joining the National Bone Marrow Donation Registry to potentially provide life-saving treatment to people with blood cancers. So definitely go visit their booth. They actually moved from the corner to right beside the entrance. So go visit them. Super cool people, great organization. Happy to have them here. They've been with us most of the season, so cool folks, cool place.
Cool folks doing cool things.
Yes, 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 yes. You know, and much love to Team New York. They are an open and gendered team, a collective of skaters, coaches, referees, NSO, announcers, and photographers representing WUFTA, MRDA, and USARS leagues across New York State. Several open gendered Team New York members are participating here at Dawn. Um, some of my favorite people are on Team New York. One of them being my good pal Snuffy. Congratulations, Snuffy, for graduating college this weekend. We miss you being here, but much love to Snuff. So Damon Mistress is letting Chuck Norris know what that official review was about and what the results were. So we have a rare situation with both jammers in the penalty box, but Razor only had just a few seconds left, free from the penalty box, straight out onto the track and into lead jammer. So Truck, tell us what happened there.
The official review for the Race City Rebels, they were looking for a penalty called on number 11 students shooting for a pawn off the jammer, and they were not the jammer. And that was penalty was assessed, and they will retain their official action.
Yeah, that is unusual because you have to actually successfully complete the call off. So the referees did blow those whistles, and Katie penalized for that. And hey, Truck, shout out in the chat for you. Hershey Bad says, Truck, that's a sweet jersey you got on.
And Hershey's right.
Hershey's right, and Hershey is badass. I love Hershey Bad.
Nicest person you'll ever meet, but will take all of your lunch money on the track.
Yeah, definitely derby crush on Hershey Bad. Ooh, so far we're sitting at a 20-point jam for Razor. That was a power jam. Took full maximum advantage of that time solo on the track, scoring all the points. Oh, Stephen Keedy, number 11, going back to the penalty box. I believe I heard MC Ninja calling that as a misconduct. So I'm going to sit again. Oh, he's actually serving 2 penalties this time. So forearm and a misconduct. And the jam is called off. It's going to freeze Keedy in the penalty box. Now that was a 32-point jam for Razor. That's definitely our highest jam of this tournament. 32 points on the board for Razor.
There's a lot of butter on that bread.
Lots of buttons. What are you saying sorry for? You didn't run in front of anything, Todd. And Blintz back out there with the star. Keedy still in the penalty box, so this is a power jam for Blintz. Keedy still serving 30 additional seconds since that was a double penalty. Sweep to the outside, but stopped by Fat Jammer.
Race City creating a strain there, making it hard for the Flower City watchers to prepare for bling.
I just heard you say bling. He's shiny. Ooh, big hit by Rowdy on Morbid. Clears some of a path there for Blint. Blint, though, going toe to toe with Fat Jammer. Gets 1 foot around and gets 4 points. So that's 3rd scoring pass. Keedy released from the penalty box. Simon using Wham Bam as a battering ram. And the pack goes down.
Wham bam,
Battering ram? I knew the rhyme was in my head. Keedy was waiting for that. Saw the cut track being called on Diamond. Keedy able to pick up 4 points there. Well, that was another big jam for Race City. Blint putting 20 points on the board.
And Ursa Mamer taking the start for the Rebels. Dick move for the fear.
Ooh, Ursa right up that inside. Lead jammer. Inside line, totally open thanks to the offensive work there by Grimace. While also heading up that tripod and trapping Dick behind him. First out on a Sunday skate, just doing laps.
Start out by Flower City. And Ursa Maynard calls off the jam. Last pass, 3 points for a total of 11. And for Flower City, we have Astronautic. And for Race City, we have Shaggy. I believe it's Shaggy's first jam of the game.
Yeah. Nick. Yeah. And we saw Shaggy Jam yesterday, but first time today. Shaggy Leah. So confusing to me since, we have a Shaggy on the Undead. Two very different skaters. Kind of,
Both Beardly, though.
yes, yes, yes. Lots of beards. I like that maneuver that Shaggy's got there. It's giving you the disco point. Like, hey, I'm gonna go that way.
What's that?
But am I? Am I gonna go that way?
Is there a kitten over there?
Oh, that's the way to get me. There's kitten there. Where? Where's the kitten? Oh no, but Shaggy being called on. I believe I'm seeing Pete in the pool showing forearm.
Didn't you get to pet some danger kitties recently? Like baby raccoons?
Oh, that was I've petted baby raccoons in my life. Yeah, it wasn't so recently, but a friend of mine bought a Cadillac, and in the Cadillac was 3 baby raccoons, Buddy, Jerkface, and Steve. Oh no, we have a star pass to Shram.
Shrem makes hard eye contact with the officers.
Score those points for Anderson. It's a Shremadema.
Tram jam. Wow.
Shramajam. I love when Shram jams. Oh, but Mang Diamond get down so low, just taking all the momentum out of Shram. And Shram's just going to end the jam on a belly flop. But hey, Shramajam got some points there. 7 points on the boards for Flower City Fear, taking them to 22. 12 points for Shaggy.
And Race City calling for an official review. It's taco time.
Taco.
No time. We're just gonna go in the middle of taco bell.
Talk about it. Let's give them something to talk about.
Bonnie Raitt loves tacos.
Does she drive a Toyota Tacoma? I hear they sell lots of Tacomas on Taco Tuesday. Maybe that's what Race City's in the middle doing, because they are all car salesmen, so maybe they're selling Toyota Tacomas.
There's a palindrome somewhere with like taco and cat.
Taco Cat is Taco Cat.
I don't know.
I do have a Taco Cat. There's a wonderful company called Squishables, and they make very unique plush things. I have a plush Mothman. I have a Taco Cat who is an orange cat, but he's a taco. I also have a giant taco. My next purchase is going to be the grilled cheese.
I don't know who the company was, but there was a company with like plushies of like germ cells.
Mhm, mhm. Yes, yes.
And then there was those stuffed animals, stuffed beasties that like what looked like real teeth.
Yes.
Right
Those
there.
ones you can get at Walmart. Those are creepy, but also kind of cool. So we're going to get
You're gonna get some information.
the bird. The bird is the word coming to us from tournament head rep Damon Mistress. So Doc Flatliner taking the star this time around, picking up lead, going up against the Sasanova.
All right. By the official review, Race City was looking for a back block penalty intolerant on the Black Jammer
Fran.
6-9 Stram. That was not the action that the officials saw, and so no penalty was assessed. I almost say obsessed. That's really different, and they will not retain their official review if it's okay.
And we do see a star pass. Sasanova handing that off to Jackpot.
But we also have Doc Flatliner jumping the apex, the scoring pass.
And hey, it's not Doc Flatliner's birthday.
Do not sing happy birthday to Doc Flatliner. It is not his birthday.
Like, happy unbirthday to him.
Yes, we could sing a happy unbirthday to Doc.
Ooh, nice follow-up hit there by Kid on Jackpot. It was a double team there from Armstrong and Jackpot. 15 points for Doc Flatliner, taking Race City Rebels to 210. 4 more points for Flower City Fear, getting that momentum as we're about almost to the half here. We'll most likely get one jime. We're going to get one jam left on us.
1 yam left.
1 a.m. left. Suddenly sweet it was. And Diamond, suddenly your lead jammer. Goes from your MVP blocker to your MVP jammer. Mr. Richard Move with the star for Flower City. Just amazingly trying to squeeze in and get that shoulder down to separate these blockers.
Track cut penalty assessed on Diamond there. It's going to be a power jam for Flower City.
Power jam and a star pass.
Star pass to Giles.
Nice tracking there by True Blocka.
Lost footing there. Went outside. Enabling Giles to get the
Ooh, Diamond just around one little tap there by Morbid, but Morbid didn't have quite exact footing, goes down, setting Diamond free and picks up 4 additional points. Second scoring pass for Diamond. No True Blocka being sent to the penalty box. Looks like maybe that was a high block.
high block.
Those numbers are so tiny and far away. But I do appreciate Moose and the MRDA bringing Otis here to Dawn of the Derby so that we have Command Central for our announcers.
All the
All the information.
and that whistle signals the end of the first half. Heading into intermission, Race City Rebels 222, Flower City Fear 29.
Alrighty, we're going to take just a brief break here. We will see you back in 2 and 2. Do you remember that truck? 2 and 2.
Chuck Wooler. Connection.
Truck woolery.
No. 2, right? That's it.
Yeah, we will see you.
Yeah. I'm feeling high when I'm low. the street lights lit this town like a fire in a blaze. Gotta burn it
And we're
down.
back. Just over 30 seconds in the intermission. Pinky is saddling up right next to me. Hello, Levan. But the mic turned off. Pinky bashes it into her face like Gigi Allen.
Is there a dentist in the house? I think I just broke a tooth.
Oh no, it is.
Oh no.
Refs are ready. Teams are ready. Announcers are ready. Stream team is ready. It's a party, folks.
Party time. Excellent.
Diamonds had their fill of jamming, so they put the pivot back on. We'll have Floppy Joe for Race City. We'll have Dick Move. Don't call him Richard for Flower City.
Oh, Dick Move, motivated, jumps off that line. But Floppy Joe,
Pervades more to
uh-huh.
picks up lead jam.
Thank you for finishing that thought for me.
Well, you do it for me all the time, so I was bound to get one.
Thank you.
Dick Moves cleared the path.
My goal is to mind meld with all of my announcers, and then we just each start a sentence and the other finishes it.
There's another direction that goes, and it's not good. Like they'll cut to the announcer cam, and we're just like sitting glassy eyed drooling. It's not what the viewers want, or the people in the arena.
So we are seeing Dick Move coming up onto a scoring pass. Floppy Joe feeling that he goes ahead and calls it off, takes 3 additional points.
Making that 15 for jam. Dang, she fine with the star for Flower City, Razor for Race City.
Dang. Bad.
The newly engaged Razor. Yeah.
Dang, she fine looking for some offense from number 0, Jack Skellington.
Substantial wall out there for Race City.
Again, these walls by Race City are going to make this almost impossible for us to decide who their MVPs are.
Hopefully they can share. Be nice. Share.
Maybe they could have a, like the Stanley Cup, it goes from home to home to home. They take the zombie hands from home to home to home.
Totally possible. We had a star pass there to Jackpot. Cleared the path cam. Jam was called off by the city. Stephen Keaton for Flower City. Words. And Flint
Hard.
for Race City. Both sets of blockers set up like a Renaissance painting.
The hamburger being set to the penalty box.
Forearm and pin.
Flip. Nice little hit it and quit it. Picks up 4, calls it off.
Bread and butter.
Keedy, though, able to snag 1 point.
Hold the phone, folks.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh,
Grimace on the line for Race City. Astronauty for Flower City.
Grimace, one of our amazing board members of the MRDA.
last year at Cal, we had a group photo taken for Casco Bay. And in the background, there's a smiling face. And it is Grimace's face. We photo bodies.
Nice. And Grimace gets the lead jam on this. Oh, big hit by Fat Jammer on Grimace. Takes him down.
But picks him up.
It's like, yeah, sorry.
Best way to not have a receipt is to say, good job and help them up.
Yep. Grimace able to pick up a point there before calling it off. Astronauti, though, capitalizing on Grimace going down, gets 4.
True blocker with the star going for Boy versus Dick Blue. Both sets of blockers set up at the pivot line.
Ooh, True Blocka, little push there on that inside against challenging Morbid, gets lead. Dick getting around Wham Bam, but has to contend with Diamond. Diamond holds him long enough for Floppy Joe to come up and join this tripod.
Well, we see the Wham Bam batter line.
Ooh, nice move there by Troy Blocka. Turns sideways, kind of uses that hip to split the tripod. That sends Sasanova to the penalty box. And True Blocka okay with a couple scoring passes and calls it off.
So Flower City will start down 2 in this jam, and Ray City down 1.
What you think? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. PC versus Razor.
Vanishing Liner return to the track.
Razor challenging Fat Jammer at the front of the pack, able to bounce that shoulder off and picks up lead. Ooh, big hit from Oxenfree on Razor. Razor
Calls it from the beat.
yeah.
Calls it from the track.
Well, is Fat Jammer being sent to the penalty box for 2? No, maybe just 1. Looks like we are going to get a team timeout from Flower City.
Looking like he was so encouraged to take on Fat Jammer penalty. Well, it's currently it's a
Question mark.
riddle me look. It's a low block. If I had worked harder at things, I would have come up with a riddle to go with the low block.
It might be because, Razor called that from the floor, so maybe there was some blocking while they were down. I don't know. I did not see that angle. I'm sure that you all at home had the angle there, that corner of the track. Turn 2.
Let us know what happened.
Yeah. Unless we had binoculars, which I know that Johnny Pepper does have. I saw KY Jelly using them at one point to try to assess what was going on in turn 3.
We've gone to the opera. Wham Bam for this jam, taking the star. Morbid for Flower City. Wham Bam lead jam.
Oh, good one. Wham Bam, lead jam. Wham Bam like that. Wham Bam following the lead of Diamond, who's been freed from the penalty box, just takes that same path, gets out for scoring pass. Oh, Diamond so low. Again, It is why Diamond is frequently MVP.
Just for a reason.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a master class in blocking. One-on-one in that tripod. So good. Morbid taking a step to play a little bit of defense there. Jammer on jammer blocking. Wham Bam though finds that this has been enough. I've challenged it. I've got 3 scoring passes, 12 points. Gonna go ahead and call it off. Oh no. 3 and then some. So 14 points for Wham Bam.
And Ursa Mamer for the Rebels. Dick Move for Flower City. Strike the pose.
There's nothing to it. Genuine. Well, Ursa just on those toe stops, shoving, trying to get that shoulder down deep.
Really grind.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Brooklyn's kind of facing the same thing here at this back wall of Race City. Rebels giving Dick Moves the hard sell here. You will buy this used
But this,
Reliant K car.
but this is a car I traded in. You can't sell me the car I traded in.
It's good old Reliant K car.
That was the car in Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. It was the Reliant Tips Inflatable.
Even better. Ursa Major out of Mamer out of the pack, but no pass, no penalty, so no lead. Ooh. Didn't move. Looking for some help. Ursa Mamer still on the scoring run. We have less than 30 seconds in this jammer in this jam, and we have yet to have a lead jammer established. Jackpot takes the star on a star pass. And the jam does expire. Ursa Mamer walks away with 8 points on that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Kiki does not enjoy what is occurring.
Neither does the persistent.
Let me know when it's over.
I will. I hear people singing happy birthday.
I can't.
Where is that? Whose birthday is it? Raise your hand.
So many birthdays.
Sloppy Joe for Ray City. Stephen Key for Flower City. Sloppy Joe, the lead status. Followed Stephen King. Wayne. Both are out now looking to split some points.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Just out of bounds. I thought Katie was heading to the penalty box. I was a little concerned there. Floppy Joe just kind of steps over Fat Jammer for those set of 4.
Scusi. Scusi.
8-3 on that jam.
All right. We'll have Razor King in line for Race City and Dang Shi Farm for Flower City.
Oh, it looks like we'll start being called on Astronauti, but no impact. So
The most confusing communication in Willard
Yep.
is the ball start. And Razor has picked up CJ. Sorry to display that. Star pass to Astronauti. Flower City.
Rowdy trying to keep that rolling and make those hits, but just one of those hits, a little bit of a step into it, and gets that penalty.
Three kittens in the penalty box.
Yep, yep, yep.
Everyone's got them.
Hey, I know you want to stay here and watch Derby, but just the road and around the corner is the cat caffeinated cafe. You can sip some coffee and pet some kittens.
But please do not give those kittens home.
Do not. My kitten has decided that he's very interested in coffee, and every time he sniffs it, he scrunches up his face and goes, "Ew, but then he comes right back and sticks his face in it again. Did I mention he's orange? He's not very smart.
My grandmother had two of the largest farm cats you would have ever seen. Each one over 20 pounds.
Oh man, that's kind of orange.
No lasagna is safe in this. Went for Race City. Stephen King for Flower City with the sides.
Trying to take that inside, gets trapped, shoots to the out, but is met by Oxenfree. Oxenfree pushes Blint off the track. Blint draws back, but does find a way to slide through. Again, greased up with that butter. Gets in between the Flower City blockers and picks up lead.
Quick little step over the apex to Blint there.
And I'm sure we've all talked on this stream 8 million times about the cutest baby in this building, Anderson, the spitting image of Shrek.
I didn't know what baby this well appeared, but it's listen.
You know what? That's all that baby needs is a little bit of stubble to literally be the clone of Shrimp. Double-ended all the work cooking that kid and comes out 100% Shrimp. But is the sweetest child ever. I am obsessed.
Well, there's nothing worse than a mean baby.
Oh no, not me baby. Like that weird demon doll that down there. I'm glad they took it away.
I'm glad Billy or whatever that doll's name is hopefully down with Race City on the other end of that ring. If it's right next to me, isn't it? It's sitting right. Don't want to look.
I just gave myself chills. I'm like, no, it's creeping up on us. It's creeping up on us. Oh, it's just Johnny Pepper.
It's just Johnny.
It's not the weird creepy doll. Oh, okay. So we were informed by Eggs that actually, so Race City, everything they celebrate, they sing it to the tune of Happy Birthday. They were singing Happy First Penalty to number 687, Elsie Hammer. That's Elsie Hammer's first penalty as an MRDA skater.
Uh,
Nice emphasis.
Happy first
Penalty.
penalty. Better not get another. Happy first penalty to you.
Well, Elsie can get another idea. It's safe. Just one penalty.
Can get another 5. It's
Yeah, you're okay. You got some time.
and Grimace with the star for Race City. Dick moves for Flower City.
Grimace lead jammer.
Maybe something will happen that will make it do a 2-minute jam thing. Star pass to Jackpot. It looks like that was not legal star pass, so Jackpot has got the star.
And that star hanging out in the corner there of the infield. So only the jammer can retrieve that. Dick move has to get around Kid to be able to pick that up and either return it to Dick's helmet or complete that star pass to Jackpot. So Dick move able to retrieve the star, but this is just impenetrable.
What time? Hard time.
Ugh. And Dick was almost free. Rolls up to the front and is just met again by Armstrong and Kidd.
Flower City has just dogpiled on Grimace. All momentum has been ceased.
Yes. Grimace on those toe stops. It's like, pushing through concrete to try to move all 4 of Flower City's blockers.
And it did turn out being a 2-minute jam.
Yeah. Grimace, though, securing 11 points, taking Race City Rebels to 326. Flower City sitting at 48.
Whoa, Wham Bam is on the jam. Thanks you fine for Flower City.
Dang, she fine. And Dang, she fine. Real nice, too. Got to chat with Dang, she fine.
Wham Bam, lead a jam.
Dang, she fine. This is actually her first Murda playing experience. Dual chartered skater skates for Rock City out of Rochester.
I personally, I love the dual charter system. It's just enabled this like so many players who have more experience different styles of building.
Yeah. Ooh, nice 1-foot maneuver around Fat Jammer. Wham Bam. First scoring pass, Fat Jammer heading to the penalty box.
Well, we have several dual charter skaters on Casco Bay and Felon with Troy. There's Twin State.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Has lost lead jam.
Not laughing at the fact, but that was a good one, Truck. Wham Pam, no more jam.
And Star Pass has been made to Astronautic.
Astronauting sneaking in front of Shram as Shram's trying to trap Floppy Joe behind, where Floppy Joe's able to escape, gets up there with Diamond, and using those quick, agile jammer skills, just dropping in front of Astronauting.
Wham Bam serve penalty into the fray once more.
And that jam expires. Wham Bam picking up 8 points. You're under 10 minutes left, actually almost 9.5 minutes left in this game. Forgetting where I'm at, what I'm doing. Second game of the day. We've got 2 more to go. We're going to see next up the Pittsburgh Zombies taking on the San Diego Tremors.
B team action.
I love that Murda has sanctioned B team action now. Love seeing these B teams in the rankings. I love watching Razor Jam, just juke jive, shoulders shimmying, gets out, lead jammer.
Razor shows great ability like to absorb impact and just like to wrap around it and just climb their way to the other side of the path.
Yep. Razor's again one of those success stories of the junior skater graduating into the adult world and just meeting and matching these adult skaters and upping. They already were a very successful skater, and then they just took it to the next level coming into MRDA.
Well, just the game IQ of the HDF juniors, it's just they're so far ahead in that there's things that they will need to adapt to the play style and like it's, the ins and outs of being adult in general advice. But as far as the game itself, like their ability at playmaking and to read the walls is just incredible.
Oh, absolutely. Because they have the fundamental skills. They've been honing the craft of skating since some of them, 7 years old. Some junior programs start at 7. Anywhere between 7 and 10. They've done that. They're on skates probably just as much, or if not more, than they're just walking around. And then they come in to the whether it be WFTDA or MRDA or USARS, they're already phenomenal with those wheels on their feet, and now they're just picking up the new strategies. They're young and they're malleable, and they can learn.
They bounce.
As Damage said yesterday, they have cartilage and collagen. Their knees work. They're fast. They have amazing confidence because Derby builds so much confidence. And for me, I actually just recently talked about that in therapy. Is if I would have had roller derby in my youth, totally would have been a different ball game for me in life. So this is an amazing sport. If you want to join it, even as adult, there is always an opening for you. At Pittsburgh Roller Derby, we have 3 teams. We have the Undead, which is our Charter A team. We have the Zombies, our Charter B team. And then we have a new team, the Ghouls. The Ghouls is a non-sanctioned team. It's kind of that, hey, do you want to try MRDA? Do you want to, see what it's like being in an open gendered league, but you don't want the pressure of, being on a charter team? Come check it out. So, hey, if you feel, if you're feeling, a little froggy, come hang out in Pittsburgh and play some roller derby. And we always invite trop and skaters, so you always can come to one of our practices.
That's great. Like not too long ago, Hershey that was in the area. I dropped in and was astounded that Zora and Omi pretty much like were the jammers for the entire.
Zora has great endurance. I think I just heard Shram say to Wham Bam, "For now, you're safe." Wham Bam, like, yeah, okay. Oh, Wham Bam actually asked Shram to leave her alone. No, Wham Bam, battering ram, you just get him. Get him. I've accidentally started something. I always do that. I started that with, a certain skater is my mom's favorite jammer. Alrighty, and away we go. We got Dang She Fine. Dang She Fine up on those toe stops. Doing a little double check on Sassanova and wham bam, battering ram, lead jammer, or no lead, no pass, no penalty. Out of the pack first though, so is now in a scoring position. While Dang She Fine does make it out, is lead jammer. Dang She Fine is so excited. It's like, what? I believe
I'm the what?
this is the first lead for Dang She Fine, and again, this tournament is first MRD action for Dang She Fine.
All the firsts.
All the first. Woohoo! Dang She Fine.
8-4.
I'm excited for Dang She Fine. Oh no, wham bam. No more jam. Lead jammer. Heading to the penalty box. So
This is the power jam for Flowers.
this is a power jam for Flower City. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, I saw a cut track being called, and I thought it was being called on Dang She Fine, but it was not. It was being called on Jack Skellington. So Dang She Fine out there rolling, racking up the points. Pete in the pool signaling for more.
And with a player advantage, Flower City's still trying to provide some offense for their jammer.
Grimace laying out Sassanova. Sassanova's like, wow, that was a hit. Grimace is like, sorry.
Sorry about choking. Long way.
Dang She Fine is like, wow, that was awesome. Yeah, Dang She Fine putting up 8 points there. That's the highest scoring jam for Flower City there by Dang She Fine.
Doc Flatliner for Race City. Dick Move for Flower City. Lead jammer really dropped Flatliner.
Ooh, Doc Flatliner coming in hard. Runs up front.
Vergetzi's the jammer.
Yeah, decides to stop for a second and join in this tripod. I love jammer on jammer action. Doc Flatliner's like, hey, and Kid using Doc Flatliner, and unfortunately Doc Flatliner getting a direction penalty, going to the penalty box. This is now going to be a power jam for Mr. Richard Move.
There will be a PowerPoint presentation by the coaching staff of Race City after the game.
Tiny's gonna yell at Doc.
Time sir, Doc Flatliner back on the track.
Ooh, big hit on Jackpot. Doc Flatliner freed from this gate free or die penalty box.
Like a million years old, that guy's fucking dope. Language, sir.
Is Doc Flatliner the oldest skater here this weekend? I mean, there's a lot. Like we've got Nem, we've got Doc Flatliner.
I thought Nem was the oldest man alive.
It's his skates that they're the oldest man alive.
Age brings experience.
Exactly. Experience, and when you keep on doing it, you only get better at it. So
Can't stop, won't stop.
can't stop, won't stop. Literally, I can't stop because if I stop and sit down, I'm never getting back up again.
Timeout called by Race City. 3:29 left in the game.
So just a reminder to those are here in the building. Barnyard Brew is going to be here again today at from 1 to 3. Be sure to check them out. They have awesome stuff like the ever elusive that I did not get to try yesterday, pizza cones, buffalo chicken dips, snacks, drinks. They do have a vegan and gluten-free options. The Barnyard Brews is owned by Haley Newell. Haley was a skater with Pittsburgh roller derby at one point, and I pointed out that Haley's fun fact is a competition hog collar.
Ooh, wee.
One of my first dons, our friend Blue, ref Blues Clueless, has a pig rescue, Pittsburgh Squealers, and brought a lovely piggy here, and we got to pet the piggy. It was very nice. Alrighty, and we're ready to get back to the action again. We've got Wham Bam Battering Ram going up against number 11, Kitty. Ooh, backwards out of the pack, showing off the style there, Wham Bam. Your lead jammer for Race City.
Star pass to Astronaut.
In my brain, I heard Star Pass as Space Pass. Since he's, astronaut. Oh no, Wham Bam!
Penalty box. That doesn't fit the
Wham
right
Bam.
scheme.
No, ma'am. Stay out of that penalty box. I got the right. Wham Bam, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ooh. Astronauti almost around Trublaka. Gets that foot around, but Trublaka is able to make contact and push Astronauti off the track.
Kitty providing some offense for Astronaut.
Oh, Astronauti just being tossed like a rag doll around in between Trublaka. Nice last hit there by Floppy Joe. Ooh. Looks like that might have been a track, but MC Ninja said that was a no pass, no penalty. So there was some infraction there, but it didn't make an impact on the game. So no need to call Astronauti off. But now is being called on that cut track.
The cut is real.
The cut is real. All the feels because the cut is real.
But Wham Bam.
Also being sent back to the penalty box. Oh, no, ma'am. So Wham Bam going back to the penalty box.
I'm sure Wham Bam will be looking for the pivot upon lyrics.
Yeah, I hope so. So as soon as this jam actually starts, that should free Astronauti and will come out of that penalty box hot. Yes, Astronauti freed from the penalty box. Oh, that was rough.
Wham Bam also time serve.
Rocky trying to offer offense to clear out that inside line and just gets a gut full of booty and shoved off the track. And Astronauti is your lead jammer.
Elsie Hammond puts a stop to Keeter's drop. Star pass to Kid.
Ooh, Kitty trying to put a damper in that star pass. Slows up Kid a little bit. The Kid is able to successfully put the star on, and Naughty calls it off.
Astronaut picks up the 3, and regulation time has expired. And we have a palindrome to end the game.
We do. 36363 36363.
6363.
Taco Cat is Taco Cat.
Now into
And we're just going to wait for those rolling whistles. Race City Rebels taking this win 363 to 63. Race City Rebels, they're going to sell you a car and on the way around to give you the high fives. Wacky waivers all around. Congratulations to the Race City Rebels. Next up, we will have the Pittsburgh Zombies taking on the San Diego Tremors. Be sure to stick around. I am, once again, Pinky Donchadero.
Truck Norris.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day.
Bye.